Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Come right on in. Come right on in. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Come right on in. Welcome, welcome to Wisdom and Wealth Wednesday. Welcome to Wisdom and Wealth Wednesday. Good morning, Brother Keith. How are you? Good morning. I hope everybody is doing great today and ready for this conversation. And it's going to be short today, I promise you. I always say that, right? Wisdom and Wealth Wednesday, everyone. Good morning. This is a great day. I'm excited about it. Wisdom and Wealth Wednesday. I always look forward to having conversations with you all. I'm going to make sure that I can see all of your comments. There we go. Minister Lisa Latrice, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to get right into it, you guys. It's really, really simple. We're going to talk about today is three things that happens when you keep digging, and when you keep digging. Number one, your balances will certainly increase. And let's just talk, first of all, let me just say, digging deeper in debt. And you kind of saw the title and the subtitle, that digging deeper in debt, will not help you to find a way out. I mean, it keeps you in. So you definitely want to make sure that if you're trying to get out of debt and it seems like it's just not working, but you're still using your credit cards and you're not paying them off monthly, you want to make sure that you stop digging. That's never happened while I was live, but I'm human. You want to make sure that you stop digging because your balances are going to continue to increase. If you continue to dig, your balances will continue to increase. So let's just look at not just on your credit cards, for example. However, that is certainly one thing that most people get stuck with, is using their credit cards on a monthly basis without paying them off, and they continue to stay on that hamster wheel, while they're trying to get out. They feel like, I just can't get out, and it's because they continue to use the credit card and over and over. In other words, in their digging, what we're talking about today, they're continuing to dig. If you can just kind of think about digging a hole, but you never get, to the bottom, or wherever it is, or however it is that what you're trying to get to. And it's simply because, you're stuck in the same position that you were when you first started. I mean, you're trying to dig, or you are digging. I think you really get it, but you can't seem the deeper you dig, I'll put it this way, the harder it is going to be for you to get out of that hole. Let's just say that. So if you're digging a hole and you're trying to get out, you have to stop digging so you are, at a level physically high enough so that you can crawl out, you can get out, you can step out. But sometimes some people continue to dig deeper in debt and they cannot seem to find their way out. So, and it can be a line of credit, for example. It can be a home equity line of credit. It can be an unsecured line of credit. And that line of credit is there. Sometimes lenders will allow you to continue to, re-borrow that money when you do pay it off. So the best thing, again, and I believe that all of you will get it. Those of you who are replaying this as well, or those of you who are new, I'm Chris Roebuck, founder and CEO of Live My Life Debt Free. I just started right into the Wisdom and Wealth Wednesday. And I'm excited that you're here. Thank you so much for being here. And thank you for those who accepted the invite to the Debt Free Lounge too. When you guys get a chance, those of you who are who are on here, if you have not welcomed our new generational wealth builders to the debt-free lounge and also to the Live My Life Debt-Free community, please do that. Second thing that happens is that the interest continues to accrue. You want to, just remember that when you are digging deeper, using those credit cards or that line of credit, you must understand that your interest is going to continue to accrue. That's why it is always a good idea to pay a little bit more than, than your monthly, minimum monthly payment, because it will help to decrease that interest. So let's just say you pay $120 on a credit card per month. And a lot of them with higher balances are much more. If you pay at least $10, $20 more per month, and you make sure that you're paying it on time, then you're going to it's going to help to decrease the term. It's going to help to decrease the interest that you pay. And then you're going to be able to see that your debt freedom goal is more attainable than you would if you just continue to use it. So, and then the last thing is that when and if you stop digging is, if you keep digging, is that you're going to find out that you will stay in debt for years. I'm going to say it again so it can really penetrate. But when you continue to dig, you will find yourself in debt for years. So that's why it's a must. While you're on your journey towards debt freedom, and you are serious about getting out, and you are on a regimen right now to where you are paying off debt, you're paying down debt, don't get back on, you don't start back, with the old behaviors that you have transformed, the new disciplines that you have created for yourself. Don't revert back. Just stay on track. It is worth it. You will start to see your cash flow increase, and you're going to really start to feel a lot better, about yourself. It's always hard when you feel like, well, I'm doing the same thing, and I just everything is not paid off yet. It all didn't happen overnight, so you do have to give it time. You didn't get in debt overnight. You didn't have, you won't be able to get out overnight. But I guarantee you, if you continue to work at it, you will become debt free. You will see your cash flow. You will see the interest dissipate. So you just have to stay with it. So, and I had written that when and if you stop digging, these are some things that will happen, and some we've already talked about, but there are several others that I know that you can even think of, but I only talk about 3 today. That you'll see your debt balances decrease. Of course, we know that's a given, right? But that's why it's important to pay a little bit more each month over and above your monthly payment. Now, the debt elimination class, I won't get into, what you should actually do or how you should prioritize your payments, but we did in that class. And by the way, that class, it has been recorded. So the link is available if you would like, to have that link for the class. It's still the same cost, and it's still the same link, $49.95, and it's bit.ly/LMLDF. I'll put it I put it inside the comments inside of this video, underneath this video when I get off again. But it was an incredible class, and we do have individuals who did take the challenge, and they're on their way towards debt freedom through debt elimination, because you do have to eliminate debt in order to experience debt freedom. So, and I did stop right in the middle of the link, bit.ly, bit.ly/LMLDF, and it's debt elimination blitz. So I'll put that in there. The other thing is that you'll regain control over your finances. You're going to begin to take back, what is out of your control right now. Right now, the lenders are in control. They're dictating, the amount of peace that you have simply because you've given that up. Um, your debts actually will dictate too. Um, how long it will take you to get out if you continue to feed it, if you continue to use those credit cards. And then also you'll experience debt release, which will get you closer to debt freedom. So those are just three things that when and if that you decide that you want to stop digging and that you want to move closer to debt freedom. Because as I said, even in the class, and I won't give up a lot, but as I said, debt elimination, and you've seen it in the forum too, debt elimination is part of the process. Debt elimination is the process to get to debt freedom. So if you abort the process, if you decide that, well, I just don't want to go through all that, then you can forget about debt freedom. I hope that makes sense. And I hope that these three things that will, that will happen, that I've talked about if you keep digging, and the things when and if you stop digging will happen. I hope these tips have been helpful. It certainly will move you closer to building wealth as well. You simply cannot, I won't say cannot, but it will be virtually impossible to build wealth and experience debt freedom at the same time, unless it's, investments that you and that good debt is what I call it, unless it's good debt that you have. So I'm going to take a look at your comments or questions, and we are done. Uh-oh. Is my volume down? Oh no. Oh no, my volume. Is that better? Was my voice? Do I have to do this over? So my volume was down. So you all could not hear me? I hope you could. So can you all hear me now? Brother Keith said, once you pay someone off, try not to get back in, and a lot of them get in debt. Yes. Once you get out of debt, try to stay out. Absolutely. Oh, okay. So you all were able to hear me. Yeah, no, I did notice though my volume was low, and I apologize for that. But yes, so thank you so much. Thank you. Hey there, Prophetess Lakita. Thank you so much. So anyone who might not have been able to watch the entire video, I would encourage you to go back and watch this live stream, because a lot of people are on their way someplace. And if that is you, then you definitely want to pay attention, to these things, because it's the subtle things, it's the small things that we can do that will make, a big difference. It will make a world of difference, in your quest towards financial freedom, if you just do the little things, and if we can't do the little things, then there's no way to do the big things. But the little things that you continue to be disciplined about, and you do them, over and over, and you continue to work towards that, it is going to really, you're going to see the results a lot quicker than you would if you don't do anything at all. Okay, good morning, Marsha Ali, Evangelist Marsha. Thank you so much for joining. I am signing off, so make sure that you all go back, and those of you who will replay this, thank you so much for replaying it. This is an area that, if we're at what, January the 28th? I can't see my calendar. Oh, here it is. So I'm way ahead. We're on the 27th. January 27th. So if you have promised yourself that you're going to, just start to chip away at your debt, it's not too late. We're still at the top of the year, but the longer you put it off, the longer you will find that you will not be able to accomplish what you have set out to do. So with having said that, I hope that you'll take these three things that takes place when you keep digging, and the three things that happens when and if you decide to stop digging. I hope you'll just take them, just kind of think about them and take them to heart. It will definitely help you. So thanks everyone for joining. Once again, for those who joined late, who um, may be invited to listen to this live stream. My name is Chris Roebuck. I'm founder and CEO of Live My Life Debt Free. I love teaching people how to live a debt-free life through teaching financial literacy. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I, hope that you all will join me next Wednesday for Wisdom and Wealth Wednesday. Have a great rest of the week, everyone.